1 2 1 2. Good evening. Good evening. So, just gonna wait and see if everything's working okay. Yep, it looks like all the feeds are coming through. So if you're just joining me, welcome to this very special show. This is Throwback Thursday. And in a moment, well, from 8:30 onwards, I am going to be playing Jagged Little Pill. That album there, that infamous album cover, I will be playing every song, all these songs, if you can see, in full. And we have a new feature of Throwback Thursday tonight. And I'm also going to be interspersing a few trivia questions, just for a bit of interactive fun. So we'll be going live in 5 minutes, and so please stand by. And while you're waiting, I am just going to be checking and double checking that the feed is going out as it should be, and that it's getting through, and that you're hearing me and watching me, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to be sharing the feed round to a bunch of people, because no point doing this if no one sees it, so might as well just go nuts. Okay, we've got Chloe and Heather watching already. Welcome to this Throwback Thursday. We will be starting the music very shortly, but for now I'm just going to be chatting and stalling while I attempt to get this working. Well, no, it is working, but to get the feed shared so that people can tune in, people can see it. And so please do drop a comment below if just to let me know that you can hear what I'm saying and that all the technology is working. It'd be lovely to hear from you. And let me know where in the world you're listening. I'm currently in Balham, London, South London, in my little flat, in my home studio, and I'm going to be broadcasting from here, but I'd love to know where you are. So just drop me a note in the comments and I'll give you a shout out. And just bear with me a moment. We will get the music started very soon. Hey, Steve. Nice to see you, Steve. I am just going to have one more go at sharing the feed round, just to make sure that it's being seen in all the places that I want it to be seen. So here we go. See, social media is very complicated these days, so you have to do like a million different things to make it work. But here we go. It's getting out there, I think. Yep. Getting out there to all the places. How's your Thursday going? We've got our first comment of the day. Greg Harradine asked me, can you play every track in 5/4, please? Well, here we go. There you go. That was the first track in 5/4. Let's do the second track in 5/4. This is a very obscure request that have just come through Greg Harradine on Facebook. Wonderful composer, by the way. Go and check him out after this gig, of course. That wasn't quite 5/4. Okay, I'm gonna ignore Greg's very awkward and difficult request from then on, because I don't think that's gonna be pleasant for anyone. We've got Vix tuning in on YouTube. Vix, nice to see you, and she's saying, "Hey, cuddle buddy." So there's a story behind that, but I won't go any further with that. But it's nothing weird, I promise you. We're gonna be starting the music in 2 minutes' time. So I'm just going to get on my phone and just share, so that as many people hear this as possible, because, egotistical as it may seem, as it definitely is, let's face it, we're all artists, and we want what we do to be heard, even if it's just, this is my promise to you this week. Whether we have 10 people tuning in or 10,000 people tuning in, I promise I will bring my absolute A game and sing my heart out for you tonight. So,
look forward to that. But yeah, it looks like the feed's getting out there. Yes, it's all happening. Julian Davies is just, you know what, I'm going to stop calling out last names because I think people might not appreciate that. But Julian is listening and he says, this is one of my favourite albums. Hope you're keeping well, Nick. Well, lovely to hear from you, Julian. Oh, it's all coming in now. It's all going off. We've got Sophie also listening in Balham. Hi, Sophie. And Mary, who just thought she'd drop by as she's just finished work. Well, it is lovely to hear from you, Mary. Mary is a fantastic choir leader. And she also runs a podcast called Choir Leader in a Kayak, which I believe is on YouTube and Instagram. Mary, feel free to plug that in the comments below. I will not hold it against you. We're very nearly ready to start now. So, yeah, just one last check and one last blast, sharing it wherever I can, because, yeah, it's just nice. Sharing is caring. And it's lovely when all this work that we do, that we put so much time, care, and planning into, gets seen by people. And I even specifically just joined an Alanis Morissette Facebook group, and I'm about to share the feed there. So who knows? We might have all sorts of fandom going on today. Fraser is joining us. Yo, yo, yo. Good to hear you, Fraser. If you're not seeing comments that I'm reading out, I am actually broadcasting to multiple platforms. So I'm currently splitting the feed between Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So Fraser is listening over on Facebook. But it is 8:30. That means it is time to get started. So, Jagged Little Pill. What an album. I cannot wait to play all these songs. And I am a little bit daunted by the prospect. I kind of thought it would be a fun album to just, I know most of the chords and it wouldn't be too hard to just bash it out. But when I started getting inside the songs, I was like, wow, these songs are so wordy. And the rhythm of some of the words is so... It's so intricate and interesting and really not intuitive. It really is, Alanis Morissette has that unique style, and you'll see what I mean as I go through the songs, but the way she writes lyrics is really out of the ordinary. And as much as, Alanis Morissette deserves so much credit for Jagged Little Pill, we also have to remember Glen Ballard, the co-writer of all the songs, who contributed a huge amount to the songs and the arrangement. And arrangement, is one of the many things that makes the album so great. And we'll be talking a lot more as we go. We're also going to have some Alanis Morissette trivia questions chucked in just for a bit of fun, so you can follow along with your answers in the comments below. But I think it's about time we played a song. So, without further ado, here we go. Jagged Little Pill, track number 1, All I Really Want. Stress you out, my sweater's on backwards and inside out. You say, how appropriate. I don't want to dissect everything today. I don't mean to pick you apart. You see that I can't help it. And there I go, jumping before the gunshot has gone off. Slap me with a splintered ruler, would knock me to the floor if I wasn't there already. If only I could hunt the hunter, yeah. And all I really want is some patience, a way to calm the angry voice, yeah. And all I really want is deliverance. Wonder I'm relentless and all strung out. I'm consumed by the chill of solitary. I'm like a Stella, I like to reel it in and then spit it out. I'm frustrated by your apathy, and I am frightened by the corrupted ways of this land. If only I could meet the maker, yeah. And I am fascinated by the spiritual man. I'm humbled by his stranger, yeah, and what I wouldn't give to find a soulmate, someone else to catch this drift, yeah, and what I wouldn't give to meet a kindred. Did you think about your bills, your ex, your deadlines, or when you think you're gonna die? Or did you long for the next distraction? And all I need now is intellectual intercourse, a soul to dig the hole much deeper, yeah. And I have no concept of time other than that it's flying. If only I could kill the killer, yeah. And all I really want is some peace, man, a way to find the common ground, yeah. And all I really want is a wavelength, and all I really want is some comfort, a way to get my hands untied. Justice, yeah. And all I really want is some patience, a way to calm me down. And all I really want is deliverance, a place to find a common ground. Thank you, woo! Yes, one of the strangest things about live streaming gigs is the complete lack of applause after the songs. But hey, if the presenters of Have I Got News For You can do it, then so can I. Let's see what's going on in the comments and see who's listening. So we've got Greg tuning in. Well, he's already been tuning in. He says, fair play for the 5/4 action, great work. I think Mary Jane would especially suit that meter. Mary Jane is the song, track 9 on the album. We'll be getting to that later. And we've got Concha tuning in. Hi, Concha. And Jesse and Julian from Rocksteady Music School. Lovely to see you guys. And I hope you're doing all right on... Well, I'm guessing you guys aren't in schools. Well, I know you guys aren't in schools, but I hope that you guys are doing well. Stephen has just joined us. Welcome, Stephen. Okay, so we are ready now for our first trivia question of the day. So throughout the show, I'm going to be peppering in some trivia questions just for fun. And if you think you know the answer, do feel free to, well, please do put in the comment below your answer. And I will reveal at the end of the next song if you are right. So our first trivia question is relating to the song You Ought to Know. Now, this is, if you don't know the song, which I think is nearly impossible, but if you've been living in a cave and you don't know the song, it's kind of a breakup song. It's an angry, like, oh, you treated me really badly and I'm really angry about it kind of song. And there was rampant speculation about who this song was written about. And Alanis Morissette has always stayed very tight-lipped about it. But rumors persist. And the most common suspect of this was also featured in a music video with her called Walk Away before she achieved her magnificent fame.
So my question to you is, who is that person who is rumoured to be the subject, or the object, I should say, of this song? And I will give you a clue. They were in a popular 90s sitcom. Okay, so put your answers in the comments below. And if you get any, I will read out any right answers at the end. Well, at the end of this song, not the end of the show. So we've gone past All I Really Want. What a fantastic start. I mean, I could say so much about that song. The lyrics just blow me away. But we're going to move straight on to You Ought to Know, and I'm gonna need the guitar for this one. I'm not sure if you can still hear me when I talk off the microphone, but I'm going to talk anyway, just to fill out the silence. Although, I should take a leaf out of Alanis's book. She asked me in her first song, why am I so petrified of silence? And here we go. I've just demonstrated the value of that lesson. Here we go. I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently, and would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that she gave, that we made, wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me and hold me until you die, till you die? But you're still alive, but I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. It was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And now you're thinking of me when you fuck her. 'Cause the love that you gave, that we made, wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me and hold me until you die, till you die? But you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. The joke that she laid in the bed, that was me, and I'm not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes, and you know it. And every time I scratch my nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Well, can you feel it? But I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you did to me. You ought to know, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to
Thank you so much for listening, guys. That's not the end. I always say things that make it sound like it's the end of the show. It's not. We are just on track number 2. You ought to know if you're just tuning in. And we haven't had any responses to my quiz question. So just to remind you, the question was, who was it rumored that this song is about? And the clue I gave you was that it was someone from a popular 90s sitcom. I'm going to give you a little extra clue. The title of that sitcom was Friends. So you've pretty much got and it was one of the male members of the cast. So you've got a 1 in 3 chance there. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Fraser is saying noise. Thanks, Fraser. Greg, what a chorus. I mean, it is a pretty unbeatable chorus. Jesse is saying, if you don't know the song, you ought to know it. I see what you've done there. Very nice, very nice. Got Julian tuning in. Amy, Heather, hi to all of you. And, yeah, Jesse, a fella from Friends. But which one? This is the trivia question I've put out. Which member of the cast of Friends is it rumored that you ought to know was written about? Okay. I'm going to give you one more song, and then we're going to move on to our next trivia question. So, the next song, as you can probably see, is this song here, Perfect. And this is, I like to make up ideas about what these songs are about. I mean, some of them, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. But this one, I think this is a song about overbearing parents, or possibly the school environment, and pressures that are put on you and how you react to them. And it's really quite beautiful. Oh, my guitar's stuck. Here we go. Fraser's coming with the first guess about who that song was supposedly written about. Well, just a rumor. And he's going with David Schwimmer. And Fraser, you are wrong! It is not David Schwimmer. So that eliminates one possibility. Anyone else still trying to guess? You now are left with 2 possibilities. I'll leave you with that. All right, here we go. Jesse says, the one with the hair. So not Gunther then. All right, here we go. Okay, serious face on. This is a very emotional song. Here we go. Sometimes it's never quite enough. If you're flawless, then you'll win my love. Don't forget to win first place. Don't forget to keep that smile on your face. Be a good boy. Try a little harder. You got to measure up. Make me prouder. How long before you screw it up? How many times do I have to tell you to hurry up? With everything I do for you, the least you can do is keep quiet. Be a good girl. Try a little harder. Simply wasn't good enough to make us proud. I'll live through you, I'll make you what I never was. If you are the best, well, maybe so am I. Compared to him, compared to her, I'm doing this for your own damn good. You make up for what I blow, what's the problem? Why
a good boy. Push a little farther now. That wasn't fast enough to make us happy. We'll love you just the way you are. If you're perfect. There you go. That was Perfect. But I was going to say Perfect by Alanis Morissette. If you haven't guessed, all the songs you're going to hear tonight are by Alanis Morissette from this fantastic album. Oh, still getting the hang of that. It's backwards for me. Jagged Little Pill. What a wonderful collection of songs. We've had a few answers come in for the quiz. The trivia question about who you ought to know was supposedly written about. Although the real answer has never been confirmed. We still have not had any correct answers. Sophie's asked, is it the guy who plays Chandler? So Matthew Perry. No, it is not. Julian's guessed Ryan Reynolds. I don't remember the episode of Friends he was in, but no, the correct answer we were looking for was Matt LeBlanc. So there you go. Maybe these questions are a bit too hard, but I thought I'd made that one pretty easy. The next question is actually still hovering around the subject of you ought to know. Now, this song featured guest appearances from two very notorious musicians, guitarist Dave Navarro and bass player Flea. So, question number 2 is, what band were they both members of at that time? So, get your answers in the comments, and after the next song, I shall reveal all. Not all, just the answer to the question. Don't get worried, don't get worried. Oh, dear. I love being awkward on live streaming. So yeah, I hope I haven't had any comments coming from YouTube there, so YouTube yet. I hope the feed is making it through. But thank you so much for being here and for joining this. I'm going to move on to the next song now, which is another famous one. If you're a casual Alanis fan, I think this is one that you'll probably know from the radio and just general usage. If you oh, Greg's got the answer straight away, but I shan't reveal in case anyone hasn't seen it yet and wants to have a guess for themselves. So we're going to move on to Hand in My Pocket. Apparently the reference of, the hand in your pocket thing actually comes from Shakespeare, which I never knew. I probably should have made that a quiz question, but there you go. Oh, we're still here on YouTube. Yay, awesome. Thanks, Vix. Let's just check that. Oh, hold on. That's the wrong key. Preparation. Right, here we go. Sorry. I'm very obsessive about being in tune. It's a pox. It haunts me. But here we go. Let's just play the song. I'm broke, but I'm happy. I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy. Yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful. Baby, what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is giving a high five. I feel drunk, but I'm sober. I'm young and I'm underpaid. I'm tired, but I'm working, yeah. there, but I'm restless. I'm here, but I'm really gone. I'm wrong and I'm sorry. Baby, what it all comes down to is that everything's gonna be quite alright. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is flicking a cigarette. This is the part of the song where you have a harmonica solo, but I don't have a harmonica, so I'm gonna just play it on the guitar. It's very simple. Focused. I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm friendly, baby. I'm sad, but I'm laughing. I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm pretty, baby. What it all boils down to is that no one's really got it figured out just yet. 'Cause I've got one hand pocket and the other one is playing a piano. What it all comes down to, my friends, yeah, is that everything is just fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is hailing a taxi cab. There you go, track 4, Hand in My Pocket. What a tune. Okay, well, we have had a correct answer from Greg to the trivia question. The question was, so track 2 on the album features guest performers Dave Navarro and Flea. And what band are they from? The correct answer is Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well done, Greg. Our first correct answer of the evening. Okay, it looks like we've got Evie joining us. Hi, Evie. And Vix is still over on YouTube commenting away. She says, loving it. How is it after 25 years? I still remember the lyrics, but nothing else I learned age 12. Yeah, it's a funny one because the songs are so wordy, but the lyrics are so memorable that they just get stuck in your head. And Fraser's vigorously thumbing me up there. So thank you, Fraser, for that. I'll enjoy that. Whew. Okay. So I'm quite enjoying this feature, and I think I'm going to make it a weekly thing. So if you are enjoying it as well, and you want to make sure you don't miss out next week... Sorry, I'm just distracted by Sophie in the comments replying to Fraser Matheson saying vigorous to his thumbing action there. Anyway, if you're enjoying the show and you want to make sure you don't miss the next one, then please join my mailing list. I wish I had a fancy link to share with you where it could just happen automatically, but the best way is just send me a message with your email address and I will add you to my mailing list, and then you will get notified about my next show, which will be next week, and I will be announcing the album I will be covering at the end of this show. And also, you'll get notified when my new song comes out. Yes, I have a new song, which I'm going to plug now. It's called Another Earth, and is out on Monday. And yeah, it's a great tune. Well, I think it's a great tune. Otherwise, I wouldn't have released it. So yeah, I hope you'll like it too. And if you want to hear more about it, then send me your email address, and I'll pop you on the mailing list. Also, thank you so much for being here, and I'm so grateful for you giving up your Thursday to stare at your screen and listen to my notes. And if you're enjoying it and you would like to see more of it, then what always helps is if you can pop a donation in my digital tip jar, which you will find just about there. So just get your digital ones and zeros and just pop them into that jar there using the link below. Or don't. Just carry on listening and enjoying. It's up to you. Either way is fine. We're going to keep the music coming now. And this is one of the probably kind of coming... I find a lot of these classic albums have a bit of an apex around the middle. And so we got two real, like, kind of balls out rock and roll tunes right next to each other. And this is... This song, Right Through You, is, I think, when you look at the lyrics, it's a very strongly feminist song. And well, it's impossible to talk about this album without talking about feminism. And, you know, Alanis Morissette, for me, when I was a teenager, was a bit of a poster child for feminism. And kind of helped me realise that, you know, equality is something that everyone needs to be part of to make happen. So feminism isn't just about rights for women, it's about equal rights for all. And we need men on board with that mission too, if it's going to happen. It can't happen with just one side. And this song is just, I don't know, it's just a song that really helped me empathise with how women might feel when they're treated as objects. As, you know, and speaking as a member of the male gender, you know, I can't say that I'm completely without sin when it comes to objectifying women. I wish I could, but, you know, I'm human and male and flawed and everything, but this song just really helped me empathise with how the person on the receiving end of that treatment might feel, and made me think about how I might go about things differently. This is Right Through You. Wait a minute, man, you mispronounced my name. You didn't wait for all the information before you turned me away. Wait a minute, sir, you kinda hurt my feelings. You see me as a sweet, bad, loaded puppet. You've got meal ticket taste. See right through you. I know right through you. Feel right through you. I walk right through you. Da 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 da. Took me for a joke, took me for a child. Took a long hard look at my ass and then played go for a while. Shake us like a fish, you pecked me on the head. Took me out to wine down 69 here, but didn't hear a damn word I said. See right through you. I know right through you. I feel right through you. I walk right through you. Da 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 da. Hello, Mr. Man. You didn't think I'd come back. You didn't think I'd show up with my army and this ammunition on my back. Now that I'm his thing, now that I'm a zillionaire, you scan the credits for your name and wonder why it's not there. See right through you. I know right through you. Feel right through you. I walk right through you. There you go, that was Right Through You. Got a few more people tuning in. Hi to Char, hi to Ria, and hi to Danny, and hi to Steve. Great to have you all with us on this wonderful Thursday night. What a time to be alive. Yeah. So I've got another trivia question for you now. Yes. So question number 3 that I would like to ask you. Excuse me, the distraction here. I'm just double checking that everything is healthy with the stream. Question number 3. is Jagged Little Pill obviously took the world by storm when it came out. And so, naturally, Alanis Morissette was inclined to follow up quite quickly with a second album. Reception was mixed to the second album, but there are some great moments on it. My question for you is, what is the name of that second album? Although, there is a caveat that I should say, is that technically, Jagged Little Pill is Alanis Morissette's second album. But if you listen to her first album, it's, you know, it wasn't heard by many people, and it's this kind of weird dance pop album that was, you know, yeah, that's a technical point. Don't worry too much about it. The question is, what was the follow-up album to Jagged Little Pill? What was the title of that album? Okay. Right, moving on to song number 6. There it is. Can you see? Yep. Song number 6. Still getting the hang of this. Yeah. So this is possibly one of the darkest moments of the album, I think it's fair to say. We've had an answer come in. It's half right, Julian. So, yeah, dig a bit deeper and see if you can come up with. You've got 2 out of the 4 words of the album title. But we're moving on to Forgiven now, and this is one of the darker moments of the album. And again, I'm not Alanis Morissette's publicist. I'm not going to say exactly I know what these songs are about. But this song always makes me picture like a Sunday school service at a church, and a really overbearing and messed up teacher filling young Alanis's head with lies and guilt and shame. And just her processing that. I feel like this album, I was going to say this song, but this entire album is, in a way, it's all about processing, which is what makes it so relatable. So, and this is, I like to think this is Alanis processing how she would have felt in those Sunday school Catholic services. Here we go. You know how us Catholic girls can be. We make up for so much time a little too late. I never forgot it, confusing as it was. No fun with no guilt feelings. The sinners, the saviors, the loverless priests. I'll see you next Sunday. We all had our reasons to be there. We all had a thing or two to learn. We all needed something to cling to. So we did. I sang hallelujah in the choir. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I confess my darkest deeds to an envious man. My brothers, they never went blind for what they did, but I may as well have in the name of the Father, the skeptic and the Son. I add one more stupid question. We all had our reasons to be there. We all had a thing or two to learn. We all needed something to cling to. So we did. What I learned I rejected, but I believe again I will suffer the consequence of this inquisition. If I jump in this fountain, will I be forgiven? but we all needed something to cling to, so we did. We all had delusions in our head. We all had our minds made up for us. We had to believe in something, so we did. So we did. That was Forgiven, track number 6, and something about that, I don't know, that song makes me feel kind of uncomfortable. It brings up a lot of disturbing images and uncomfortable feelings, but you know, sometimes you just have to go there when you're a writer, and you have to write your truth, and that's what she did. So thank you, Alanis, for that challenging but amazing song. Let's see. So let's got some answers coming in to our trivia question. Julian said infatuation junkie, and then Char completed with the first 2 words from the title, supposed former. So arrange all that together and you get supposed former infatuation junkie. That was the title of Alanis's second, but technically third, album. So I'm going to give that to Julian and Char. I think that was a team effort. I don't know if I'm actually saying that name right. Do correct me if I'm wrong. And thank you so much for tuning in. We've got Lisa tuning in as well. Hi, Lisa. And Paul. Hi, Paul. And Herridge. All right, Herridge. Good to see you. Okay. Fraser's commenting away, saying, "Good Catholic girl gone bad." You should be. You should do the. You should. What was I going to say? Yeah. You should do the voiceover for the trailer. That's what I was going for. Greg, I'm afraid the answer was not Rain in Blood. Sorry about that. And it looks like Mark is joining us as well. Hi, Mark. Okay. Awesome. Another interesting thing I learned as I was preparing for this is that when I was looking up Jagged Little Pill on Spotify to refresh my memory of the songs, turns out there is a Jagged Little Pill musical on Broadway, or at least there was. It's on pause, obviously, because of COVID-19. So, you know, that's a thing that exists, which I never knew about. I listened to the soundtrack, and I don't normally like those kind of compilation shows, you know, but it was pretty cool. It sounded good. We've got Lisa tuning in. Hi, Lisa. And Lucy. Hello, Lucy. Good to have you with us. Let's keep the music coming then. So the next tune is another single, so one that you'll probably be more familiar with if you're a casual fan. Is there such a thing as a casual fan? Is that a contradiction in terms? Have I just have I entered another dimension? I don't know. Probably not. You Learn. That's what we're going on to now. Bonus question. Name the character on this mug. Okay, here we go. Just grabbing the guitar. Ooh, Gareth, get the guitar. Ooh, where's my capo? Here it is. Here it is. All is well. I have it. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Lovely to see you all commenting along, and so keep it coming. This is a really sweet little song. I just love this. It's like a mantra of a life. There's so much in this. Here we go. You Learn. I recommend getting your heart trampled on to anyone. I recommend walking around naked in your living room. Oh yeah, swallow it down. What a jagged little pill. It feels so good, swimming in your stomach. wait until the dust settles. You live, you love, you love, you love, you cry, you learn, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. I recommend biting off more than you can chew to anyone. Yeah, I certainly do. I recommend sticking your foot in your mouth at any time. Feel free, throw it down. The caution blocks you from the wind. Hold it up to the rays. You wait and see when the smoke clears. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you learn, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. Wear it out the way a 3-year-old would do. Melt it down. You're gonna have to eventually anyway. The fire trucks are coming up around the bend. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you learn, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn. You grieve, you learn, you choke, you learn, you laugh, you learn, you choose, you learn, you pray, you learn, you ask, you learn, you live, There you go, track number 7, You Learn. Wow, I feel like we're racing through these, and it's such a wonderful album. I don't really want to get to the end. I hope you guys are enjoying this. We got Helen and Sam listening in. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Sophie is commenting along, saying, love this song. Me too. And George, we got George tuning in. Hi, George. Thanks for listening. Sophie has got the right answer for my little mini trivia question, but she has an unfair advantage because she bought it for me as a gift. So I'm not gonna give you that. So that is still open for the taking. Just to remind you, the question was, can you name this character? Okay. What's next? Okay, this is one of the lighter songs on the album. We're moving on to Head Over Feet, track number 8. So, yeah, it's quite a heavy album, as you've probably noticed. But this is one of the lighter moments where, who knows, I guess she was having a good day when she wrote this song. This is called Head Over Feet. I had no choice but to hear you. You stated your case time and again. I thought about it. You treat me like I'm a princess. I'm not used liking that. You ask how my day was. You've already won me over in spite of me. Don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. Don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. Your love is thick and it swallowed me whole. You're so much braver than I give you credit for. That's not lip service. You've already won me over in spite of me. Don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. Don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. You are the bearer of unconditional things. You held your breath and the door for me. Thanks for your patience. That I've ever met. You're my best friend with benefits. What took me so long? I've never felt this healthy before. I never wanted something rational. I am aware now. I am aware now. You've already won me over in spite of me. Don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. Don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. That was Head Over Feet, track number 8. And we have Santiago joining us. Hi, Santiago. Lovely to have you with us. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are having a great time and enjoying it, and if you've just tuned in, just to let you know, if you would like to see more concerts like this, then you can support me and my channel by popping a little something in my digital tip jar over there. Oh, if I bring my finger forward, it goes there. So you can just pop something in there using the link below. Or you can just keep listening and enjoying. No questions asked, no worries. I'm just glad to have you here. A few other people joining in. We've got Helen and Sam joining us. So hello to both of you, and thank you so much for joining us. Let's move on. We're going to go on to track number 9. Okay, and I think it is also time for another Alanis trivia question. So, if you're just joining in, I'm going to pose a question to you, and if you know the answer, you can answer in the comments below, and I shall reveal the answer at the end of the next song. So, question number 4, I think it is. Yes. Which famous drummer joined Alanis Morissette on the Jagged Little Pill tour before going on to achieve global success in the rock band Foo Fighters? So if you think you might know the answer, pop it in the comments below, and correct answers will get a shout out. And incorrect answers will be named and shamed as well, so think before you type. I'm just joking. Only good vibes here. Well, I say good vibes and angry, militant vibes, because this is Jagged Little Pill. Here we go. This is Mary Jane. I've never known what this song is about, and I've never felt inclined to find out either. It's just nice to leave it kind of mystical. Here we go. Mary Jane. I'm pretty sure it's not about Mary Jane as in marijuana, but it might be. You never know. Make up your own mind. What's the matter, Mary Jane? Had a hard day as you placed the "Don't Disturb" sign on the door. You lost your place in line again. What a pity. You never seem to want to dance anymore. It's a long way trying to dream anymore. I hear you losing weight again, Mary Jane. Do you ever wonder who you're losing it for? Well, it's full speed, baby, in the wrong direction. There's a few more bruises, if that's the way you insist on heading. Please be honest, Mary Jane. Are you happy? Please don't censor your tears. You're the sweet crusader, and you're on your way. You're the last great innocent, and that is why I love you. So take this moment, Mary Jane, and be selfish. Worry not about the cars that go by. All that matters, Mary Jane, is your freedom. So keep warm, my dear. Keep dry. Tell me, what's the matter, Mary Jane? Tell me. Please be honest, Mary Jane. Tell me. Absolutely haunting. Mary Jane, track number 9. Just gives me chills, that. I really love album tracks. You know, I think it's a shame that the way, well, it's not so much the case anymore, but the way radio works, and that, you know, you produce an album, and by default, the song that everyone hears and knows you for is the sort of the lightest, easiest song. And you hear something like that, and just the beauty of it is astounding, and kind of makes me sad that more people won't hear it. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're all great songs, and it's great that people know, you ought to know, Hand in My Pocket, but people need to hear this stuff. It's just great, great music. Although people have heard it, to be fair, but more of a general point. Fraser says the trivia question is too easy. We have not had a correct answer yet, so get off your high horse, Fraser, and put an answer in. The question was, which famous drummer joined Alanis Morissette on her Jagged Little Pill tour? And he was, the clue was that he is the drummer who went on to have a very successful career with the rock band Foo Fighters. So there you go. Still looking for a correct answer for that one. Hope you're enjoying the show. It's thirsty work, all this singing. Okay, now this is one you're almost guaranteed to know. It's not a guarantee.
He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly on your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. Suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. Think everything's okay and everything's going right. Oh, life is a funny way of sneaking up when you think everything's gone wrong and everything blows up in your face. Traffic jam when you're already late, and no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams, meeting his beautiful wife. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think it's like rain. Sneaking up on you. Oh, life is a funny, funny way. Helping you out, helping you out.
There it is, track 10, Ironic. Okay, and I have still no answers. Oh, let me check this feed, see if we've had any correct answers. Still no correct answers to the last trivia question, which was, who played drums on the Jagged Little Pill tour? I thought this was pretty easy. They also are the drummer of the Foo Fighters. So there you go. I'm pretty much given that to you on a plate. I have another question for you, another trivia question. This is kind of a subjective question, but what is the most ironic thing about the song Ironic? There you go. Get your heads around that. Roz. Hey, Roz. Nice to know you're listening. And she's asking me if I'm checking the Facebook comments. You know, I'm actually just seeing a bunch of comments coming in, so it may be that I'm slightly lagging behind, so apologies if you've been screaming at your phone saying, I got the right answer and he's not acknowledging me. Well, here is your acknowledgement now. So pipe down. Kidding. Fraser was going to say Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl? No, you're wrong, Fraser. Too easy. No. It's not Dave Grohl, but it's the other guy's name. Taylor something. Yes, you're halfway there. Roz also got Taylor. Taylor who, though? Taylor who? Char is claiming she got it way before I said it. I can't see it in the answers, Char, but I'll have to take your word for it. Yeah, I'm sure you did. That sounded very sarcastic. It wasn't meant to be. I'm from Oxford, so everything I say sounds sarcastic. It's a curse. If you ever listen to Tom York, he has the same problem. Right, let me get my guitar. Every time I say that, I want to say, Gareth, get the guitar. And I realise that's probably going to split the audience 50-50 on who will get that reference and who won't. Roz says she's literally screaming at the screen now. Well, don't scream too loud, you might smash the glass. Probably not. Roz is going to pat herself on the back anyway. I think I am definitely missing a few comments here because it seems like people were getting the right answer. But hey-ho. So the answer was Taylor Hawkins. So congratulations everyone who got that answer. And the new question I was going to pose... Well, so they're saying Roz got it. Well, Roz, you said Taylor, but we were looking for the full name. Taylor Hawkins. But I'll give you that, Roz. You can have that one. Well done. Now, the other question we had was, what is the most ironic thing about the song Ironic? And that is a bit of a subjective question, so I will accept a broad range of answers. But basically, see if you can guess what the answer I'm thinking of is. Right, I've chatted a lot there. Let's play some music. Roz is insisting she got the full name. I'm sorry, Roz, I'm definitely missing some comments here. I don't know what's going on. But, yeah, technology, eh? What are you going to do? Okay. Bear with me, just need a quick tune. Okay, here we go. This one is Not the Doctor. And I kind of like this song because this is kind of like a cheat sheet on how not to be a rubbish boyfriend. And it's kind of about taking responsibility for your own vices. And too many of us... I'm getting absolutely crucified on it. Everyone is... Yes. Okay, Roz, I'll give it to you. You got the answer. Well done. Okay. Everyone's springing to her defense, so I'll take it back. You got the answer. Let's move on. This song, Not the Doctor. I mean, I think so many of us in life, we try and plug holes in our life with relationships, and that's what this song is about. And it just puts it so powerfully and succinctly that I just, there's so much to take from this song. So here we go. I don't wanna be the filler if the void is solely yours. I don't wanna be a glass of single malt whiskey hidden in your bottom drawer. I don't wanna be the bandage if the wound is not mine. Lend me some fresh air. I don't wanna be adored for what I merely represent to you. I don't wanna be a babysitter, you're a very big boy now. I don't wanna be a mother, I didn't carry you in my womb for 9 months. Show me the back door. Visiting hours are 9 to 5, I never show up at 6:10. Well, I already know that you find some way to sneak me in, I know. Mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I'm not the doctor. No, not the doctor. No, I don't wanna be the sweeper of the eggshells that you walk upon. I don't wanna be your other half, I believe that 1 and 1 make 2. I don't wanna be the food or the light on your fridge and your face at midnight. Hey, what are you hungry for? I don't wanna be the glue that holds your pieces together. I don't wanna be your idol, see this pedestal is fine, I'm afraid of heights. I don't wanna be a lift through a vicarious occasion, please open the window. Visiting hours are 9 to 5, I never show up at 6:10. Well, I already know that you find some way to sneak me in, I know. Mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I'm not the doctor. No, not the doctor. No, I don't wanna live on Sunday when my motto is last week. I don't wanna be responsible for your fractured heart and its wounded beat. I don't wanna be a substitute for the smoke you've been inhaling. What do you thank me? What do you thank me for? Visiting hours are 9 to 5, I never show up at 6:10. Well, I already know that you find some way to sneak me in, and know. Mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You see, it's too much to ask for, and I'm not the doctor. No, not the doctor. No. Not the Doctor. What a tune. And Carolyn has got the correct answer to my last question. What is the most ironic thing about the song Ironic? And the ironic thing about the song Ironic is that none of the ironies in the song Ironic are actually ironic. Did you get that? So yes, well done, Carolyn, who is my own mother. So, I kind of have to give it to her. But she was the only right answer. Although I say that, I'm probably going to get loads of people chiming in saying, I got the right answer, scroll up. But it's the only correct answer I can see in front of me right now. I really hope you're enjoying the show, guys. I'm having loads of fun doing this, and I hope you're having as much fun as me. Yeah, it's a funny old time, isn't it? But music is a tonic to difficult things. Sometimes the words just escape me. It's been interesting with this show, actually, because there were lots of songs that I've been kind of worried about, like, oh, am I going to, there's some difficult chords, and I'm like, am I going to fluff that? Am I going to remember it? And it happens every time with live gigs. The bits that trip you up are not the bits that you've actually, the bits that you're like, oh, God, that's a difficult bit. The ones that trip you up are the bits that you've played 100,000 times before perfectly and you never even think about. And then suddenly your fingers just somehow go to the wrong place and you hit a duff note. There's been a few of those moments. The keen listeners among you may have noticed, but hopefully I've disguised it reasonably well. Back to the piano now. I just raised my voice because I moved away from the microphone. There's a technical term for that. It's called microphone technique. Yep, 4 years studying at university to learn that. Now, I did learn a few other things.
So I think I'm just stalling because I'm really enjoying this and I don't want the concert to end. But we are coming to the last song on the album called Wake Up. And yeah, it's an interesting one. It's kind of, I don't really know how to describe it. I'm just going to play it. Got some really interesting chords and harmonies in it. You like snow, but only if it's warm. You like rain, but only if it's dry. No sentimental value to the rose that fell on your floor. No fundamental excuse for the granted and taken for. 'Cause it's easy not to, so much easier not to. And what goes around never comes around to you. You like pain, but only if it doesn't hurt too much. And you sit and you wait to receive. And there's an obvious attraction to the path of least resistance in your life. There's an obvious aversion, no amount of my insistence couldn't make you try tonight. 'Cause it's easy not to, so much easier not to. And what goes around never comes around to you. There's no love, no money, no thrill anymore. And there's an apprehensive, naked, little trembling boy with his head in his hands. And there's an underestimated and impatient little girl raising her hand. But it's easy not to, so much easier not to. And what goes around never comes around to you. To you. To you. So get up. Get up, Father. Get up, Father. Get out of here. Enough already. Get up, Father, and wake up.
There you go. That was the final track on the album, Wake Up. Or is it? Some of you have already been talking about this in the comments below, and yes, I am going to play the bonus track. So, the patient among you, or the lazy possibly, may have spun Jagged Little Pill back in the day, and then suddenly, a few minutes after the end of that song, heard a very ethereal, strange-sounding a cappella song coming out of your speakers. And which leads me on nicely to the final trivia question of the night, which is name the bonus track. So I'll leave that with you. We have people commenting along. Thanks for the shout out, Santiago and Julian. There's a few requests coming in. Roz is requesting Hands Clean, and Julian is requesting Invited. Well, after the scheduled programming, I will stick around and take some requests. So, you know, and I do know both of those songs. So be patient and stick around, and you may well hear them. And we've also had a request from Andrew to shout out for Johnny Jackson. Because he loves my music, apparently. Well, lovely to hear that. And hi, Johnny, if you're listening, hope you're enjoying the show wherever you are. And drop us a line sometime. Tell me where you're from, where you're listening from, and you know, keep in touch. We've had a correct answer already, but I won't spoil it for anyone who wants to have a guess. Okay, here we go. You know, I do feel like I have a lot to live up to with all these songs, because when I sing them and I hear my own voice back, I'm like, I mean, the person people are used to hearing sing them is Alanis Morissette, and she has one of the most incredible voices. And I've had to change the key of all the songs to suit my voice, because obviously I've got a male voice, but you know, hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. I went to your house, walked up the stairs. I opened your door without ringing the bell. I walked down the hall into your room where I could smell you. And I shouldn't be here without permission. I shouldn't be here. Would you forgive me, love, if I dance in your shower? Would you forgive me, love, if I laid in your bed? Would you forgive me, love, if I stay all afternoon? I took off my clothes, put on your robe. I went through your drawers and I found your cologne. Went down to the den, found your CDs, and I played your Joni. And I shouldn't stay long, you might be home soon. Shouldn't stay long. Would you forgive me, love, if I dance in your shower? Would you forgive me, love, if I laid in your bed? Would you forgive me, love, if I stay all afternoon? I burned your incense, I ran a bath, I noticed a letter that sat on your desk. It said, hello, love, I love you so, love. Meet me at midnight. And no, it wasn't my writing. I'd better go soon. It wasn't my writing. So forgive me, love, if I cry in your shower. So forgive me, love, for the salt in your bed. So forgive me, love, if I cry all afternoon. All right, thank you. That was the bonus track of Jagged Little Pill. I nearly gave away the answer there, and we have had a correct answer in the comments, so I can reveal The answer to the question, what was the bonus track, what was the name of the bonus track of Jagged Little Pill? It was Your House. Well done, Char, for your correct answer there. And thanks to the comments coming in from Chaz. Great to hear from you. Now, I do have one more song to play before I open the floor to requests. And I'm going to end with the song that Alanis plays at the end of her set. I have been lucky enough to see her on 2 occasions. I saw her at Brixton Academy and again at V Festival. And the song she closes her set with is Thank You. And this is a song that she wrote after traveling in India. And it's just a sort of a letter of gratitude to the universe, really. And yeah, it's quite a special song, really. So I'm just going to grab my guitar. Just having a quick tune, so my guitar is very temperamental. I need to get new strings on it. Yeah, you've been a lovely crowd tonight. Lovely digital crowd. So thanks for joining, and stick around because there will be more music after the scheduled programming. We are coming to the end of Jagged Little Pill. Well, we have reached the end of Jagged Little Pill. This is the encore. But I will be sticking around to play more music. This is called Thank You. How about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I'm full of? How about them transparent dangling carrots? How about that ever elusive kudo? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. How about me not blaming you for everything? How about me enjoying the moment for once? How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? How about grieving it all one at a time? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. The moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. The moment I jumped off of it was the moment I touched down. How about no longer being masochistic? How about remembering your divinity? How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? about not equating death with stopping? Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, nothingness. Thank you, clarity. Thank you, silence. Yeah, That was Thank You, and well, that leads me perfectly on to say thank you so much for listening. It has been a real pleasure sharing these songs for you, and that is the end of the scheduled programming for tonight. But I am not going anywhere because, lockdown and everything. So I'm going to stick around and play a few more requests. Still got comments coming in from Chaz saying beautiful lyrics, makes me cry. Couldn't agree more. Amazing lyrics, really in every song we've had. Just the honesty and vulnerability that Alanis channels in her writing is just, second to none, I think it's fair to say. And so many amazing musicians and songwriters since have undeniably been influenced, myself included. So, I should also say thank you, Alanis, for writing all this beautiful music, and Glen Ballard, the co-writer of Jagged Little Pill, who often forgotten, unsung hero. Cool. So we did have a few requests come in. I'm assuming the people who made those requests are still here and listening. Maybe just make yourself known to me if you requested a song and you're still here and would like to hear it. But I'm going to open the floor as well to anyone to shout out a request for a song you might like to hear. And until one comes in, I'm going to sit here in silence. Okay, this could go on a while. Shall I just play a song? Ooh, tuning is all over the place today. Right. I think I'm going to move to the piano for this next one. Okay. Right. So I did have a request for hand. Oh, yeah, Roz is still listening, and perfect. I was just about to play it, so you read my mind. We're going to have a bit of Hands Clean, another Alanis song. I have seen a request from Fraser for Sheryl Crow, and I do have some Sheryl Crow I can play. I think Fraser. I was chatting to Fraser earlier, and he's saying he often gets mixed up between Alanis and Sheryl Crow. So hopefully tonight has helped shed some light on which is which, if nothing else. Chaz is asking, is that a David Ford? I'm guessing. Are you referring to the guitars on the wall behind me? Or I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know who David Ford is, so I can't answer that question. While I'm at it, I'm gonna turn off my gumph. Although I will just highlight one final time the tip jar here. If you've enjoyed the show and like to see more, musicians need to eat and all that. So if you can chuck a few coins in there, well, not literal digital coins, so to speak, or maybe even digital notes if you're feeling generous, or just if you want to just sign over the deed of your house to me, that would be fine as well. But either way, anything in the tip jar will be much appreciated. I'm about to take it down, so, now is the time to make your donation. Not the tip jar, just the link on the screen. And, of course, if you are just enjoying the music and don't feel like making a donation, that is absolutely fine. I'm very happy to have you here. Please keep listening. Right. There we go. Magic. Hands Clean, here we go. This is a track off Alanis, the single of Alanis' third album. So here we go. It's been a long time since I've played this. We'll see how it goes. If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. If you weren't so wise beyond your years, I would have been able to control myself. And if it weren't for my attention, you wouldn't have been successful. And if it weren't for me, you would never have amounted to very much. Oh, this could get messy. You don't seem to mind. Oh, don't go telling everybody. Overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later. No one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence. You've washed your hands clean of this. You're essentially my employee, and I like you having to depend on me. You're kind of my protege, and one day you'll say you learned all you know from me. And I know you depend on me like a young thing would to a guardian. And I know you sexualize me like a young thing would, and I think I like it. Oh, this could get messy. You don't seem to mind. And don't go telling everybody. And overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later. No one knows except the both of us. I've more than honored your request for silence. You've washed your hands clean of this. What part of... what key am I in then? Been a long time. Part of your history's reinvented and under rock swept. What part of your memory is selective and tends to forget? What is it with this distance? It seems so obvious. Just make sure you don't tell on me, especially to members of your family. We best keep this to ourselves and not tell any members of our inner posse. I wish I could tell the world, cause it's such a pretty thing when you're done up properly. I might want to marry you one day if you watch that weight and you keep your firm body. Oh, this could be messy. You don't seem to mind. And ooh, don't go telling everybody. Overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later. No one knows except the both of us. I've more than honored your request for silence. You've washed your hands clean of this. There you go, Hands Clean for Roz there. And I think I probably should have chosen a lower key for that song. It's always difficult. You never know quite how high they're going to go, especially with Alanis. Chaz is saying apparently David Ford was referring to a riff I was playing on the guitar. I think I was probably just noodling and accidentally stumbled across a riff that was accidentally someone else's. Greg's requested Kielbasa by Tenacious D. I don't know if I can do that. I could do Tribute, or I could do the other one, the rude one. I'm not sure if it's that kind of night. Depends who we've got still listening. But I'm going to start with I'm going to try and play one of Fraser's requests. Well, Fraser requested some Sheryl Crow. Feeling very 90s today, aren't we? So I'm going to play If It Makes You Happy, which haven't played for a very, very long time. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Sounds about right. Okay. Oh, come on, where are the lyrics? I made a slight miscalculation there. I tried to load up the lyrics while the intro was playing, but my internet is going very slowly right now, so it's still loading. Okay. 2 seconds. I need the lyrics for this song. Oh, my iPad is just not having a good time. Let's try this one. This iPad, I mean. Right, we will get there. We will get there. Bear with me. Okay. Sorry, I was in full flow then, and then a pop-up derailed everything. Here we go. Right. Okay, I'm good. Let's try again. Third time lucky. I've been long, a long way from here. Put on a poncho, play for mosquitoes, and drank till I was thirsty again. We went searching All right, nice. So where are we at with the request? We had a few more coming. Julian is still listening and would like to hear Uninvited, and Roz wants to hear My Hero. Both intriguing. I will play them both. It's just a case of which one first. But I think Julian did get in there first with Uninvited, so I'm going to play that one. This is a bit of a random one and it's another Alanis track. So apologies if you've had enough of Alanis. You're going to get a little bit more. But yeah, it's a really kind of, I don't know. It's quite an unusual song. It's very ethereal and sort of slightly creepy, really. Got to work it out. I'm going to take it down. Here we go. G major. Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. Like anyone would be, I am flattered by your fascination with me. Like any hot-blooded woman, I have simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not alone. You're uninvited, unfortunate slide. Don't think you unworthy. I need a moment to deliberate. There you go. That was Uninvited by Alanis Morissette. Okay, I'm going to try and play My Hero by the Foo Fighters now.
I say try because it is a song I've never played before. But, you know, therein lies the challenge and intrigue, both for me as a performer and you as a viewer. This is the beauty of live entertainment. This is really happening now, so anything could happen. This could be an absolute belter of a performance that's going to blow your socks off, or it could also go horribly wrong, which, you know, might well be entertaining for you. So I think either way, we're on to a winner. I just need to try and find the lyrics. You're very welcome, Julian. Glad you enjoyed it. Still, I'm not seeing many comments coming over from YouTube. People seem to be mostly going for Facebook. But give us a shout if you're on YouTube. I don't want you to feel neglected over there. And I'm just going to try and find... Oh, here we go. My hero. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Right, just trying to find one that isn't an advert. Oh, wait. Didn't I download the app? Hold on. Technical issues, blah, blah, blah. Filibuster, rhubarb. So, nice weather today, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Anyone got a joke? No? If you do have a joke, pop it in the comments below. You'd be helping me out. Oh, here we go. I think... adverts. Let's see what we can do here. Right, I'm getting somewhere. Right. You know when apps just come up with like, oh, have you seen this function? Oh, it's this offer. And then I'm just like, can you please just let me use the app? Here we go. My Hero by the Foo Fighters coming up. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. Filibuster. And... okay.
My hero, lead
is ordinary. That was My Hero for who was that for? That was for Roz's hubby. So I hope you enjoyed that. Any more requests coming? We've had a request from Char for Not As We, which I believe is an album track from So-Called Chaos, another Alanis Morissette album. And that is quite a deep cut. I think I'm going to struggle with that, if I'm honest, Char. There are plenty of other Alanis Morissette songs I could have a stab at, but that one I think is just not going to go well. Maybe we're close to wrapping up here. You're welcome, Roz. Glad you enjoyed. And yeah, is there anyone else out there with a special song they would like to hear? Or, you know, just any song, really. Oh, to be fair, I think Chaz earlier requested one of mine. And seems like the appropriate moment. And yeah, so if you're not familiar with me and my music, I'm going to give it a little plug. So my name is Nick Shake, and I have music on Spotify. I'm a songwriter, and this is one of my songs. It's called Lose Myself. I do have a new track dropping on Monday, and I would play that one, but I played it last week, and I feel like, you know, I don't want things to become redundant. But yeah, obviously it's great to do covers, but playing original music is something quite special. So I'd love if you felt so inclined, if you want to find that music, you can just look for Nick Shake. That is Nick and then surname spelled S-H-A-K-E, just in case you're tuning on my personal Facebook. Just for reasons of spelling and search engine optimization, I spell my name the obvious and easy way when I'm referring to my original music. So Nick Shake, yeah, this is Lose Myself. Let it get closer, let it wash over. Now I'm in ecstasy. A feeling that is so divine, a feeling that is solely mine. Now I'm in revelry, and I lose myself. Myself to you, and I lose myself, yeah, I lose myself to you. You are my guiding star, I seek you from fields afar to see. You are my reason, you give me freedom to breathe. And I lose myself, yeah, I lose myself to you. to you, to you. Your voice echoes all around. All I hear is your sweet sound. Thank you. That was Lose Myself. That was one of my tracks. And sorry, my voice was going at the end. I'm sure you heard it. It's been a long night, and that is a big song to do at the end of a gig. Not that we're quite at the end yet. I think we've still got a bit more life in this yet. And yeah, Natalie is listening. Hi, Natalie. And she's asked, is there something you want to rock out on piano? And I think, yes, there is the answer to that question. So I'm going to play Space Dementia by Muse. Yeah, it's quite a big tune. I'm not going to sing it, actually. Do I want to? No, I'm not going to sing it because it works fine as a piano arrangement on its own. So I'm just going to have some fun with this.
There you go. That was Space Dementia by Muse. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you've enjoyed this gig. It's been great playing through Jagged Little Pill. I'm really enjoying doing these sessions, and I'm going to announce now the album that I will be playing next week. I did say, if you dimly recall the start of this show, which feels like a long time ago, just looking at the clock, I've been going over 2 hours. But yes, I shall now be revealing the album that I will be taking on next week. And I've decided to, I'm going to stick in the 90s, and I am going to be tackling Achtung Baby by U2. I know U2 are always a contentious band. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think no one wants to admit that they're great songwriters because Bono is so annoying now, and the way he carries himself in the media. But you know, they have done some truly astounding work. And I'm going to finish with one of their songs from that album as a teaser for next week. So this is the song 1 from Achtung Baby by U2. And tune in next week if you would like to hear the whole album in full. I'll be playing every song from Achtung Baby and then following it with a request show at the end. Roz saying she called it. Love a bit of U2. I'm glad to see some appreciation for U2. I feel like they're very underappreciated these days. But here we go. Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You've got someone to blame. You say one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, you get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Is it too late tonight to drag the past out into the light? We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we carry each other, one. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love. To the lepers in your head, did I ask too much? More than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I've got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say love is a temple, love the higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to enter, and then you make me crawl. I can't be holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. One love, one blood. That was One by U2. And tonight the last words go to Mary, saying, great song. We get to carry each other, quoting the lyrics there, wonderful lyrics. And Jessie tuning in, saying, nice setup. So you've caught just the end of the show there, Jessie, but I think it'll all be up to watch tomorrow if you want to go back. And Mary, just joining us at the end, but I did see you commenting earlier, so either you've been watching very quietly in the shadows, or you just caught the you just caught the beginning and end of the show. But either way, it's been great having you here, and thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. It's been I'm really enjoying these Thursdays, and long may they last. I mean, I would like to come out of lockdown at some point, but until then, this is a pretty good way to while away the time. So thanks for listening. Next week, U2 Actung Baby. Watch out for my new single, Another Earth, dropping on Monday. And if you've enjoyed the show and would like to support, there is a link to my digital tip jar in the description of this post, so you can find that and support musicians. Well, support me, who is a musician. So by extension, support musicians by supporting me. Thank you for listening, and good night.